The Maersk, Alabama became the first American vessel to be taken over by pirates in some 200 years. But the pirates got more than they bargained for when the crew fought back. The crew of 20 Americans regained control of the ship, but not before the pirates took Captain Richard Phillips hostage. The Alabama was attacked off the Somali coast as it headed for Kenya loaded with relief supplies. According to the father of the ship's second-in-command, Shane Murphy, it began with a sea chase.
They outran the pirates for between 3 and 5 hours. They were finally overtaken, substantial gunfire involved. They boarded the ship and they have taken the ship over.
The nearest U.S. military ship was 350 miles away, so the crew of the Alabama was on its own as 4 pirates armed with AK-47s came aboard.
They use grappling hooks and they come on board. And they just get on and they're carrying, sometimes they'll shoot on the vessels as they go with RPGs or with machine guns.
The president of the company which owns the Alabama says the crew only had fire hoses with which to repel boarders and was under orders to retreat to safe rooms once the pirates came aboard.
They'd be outgunned. They don't have any weapons, so it would be inappropriate for them to try to be heroes. We'd like them to come home safely.
The ship went dead in the water after the crew deliberately disabled the engineering plant. Then they somehow seized one of the pirates and held him hostage. Captain Phillips convinced the pirates their attempt to seize a prize had failed and persuaded them to leave in the ship's lifeboat. But they took him with them as their lone remaining bargaining chip. Here's how one of the ship's sailors described the scene a short time ago.
Somali pirates have one of our crew members in our lifeboat, and we are trying to recover that crew member.
A U.S. Navy surveillance plane has now spotted the lifeboat holding Captain Phillips and the 4 pirates. Warships carrying helicopters are steaming full speed toward the scene, but the closest one is still several hours away. Just a few minutes ago, Katie, a member of the crew told CBS News the captain actually gave himself up in order to protect the rest of the crew. Now, a rescue mission could easily cost the captain his life, so the plan is to convince the pirates their situation is hopeless and they have no choice but to surrender.
Such a strange story. David Martin of the Pentagon. David, thank you.